Kuala Lumpur, KL, a city of contrasts. Gleaming skyscrapers pierce the sky. Street vendors hawk spicy noodles. Ancient temples huddle in the shadows of modern towers. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. The air hangs heavy, thick with humidity and the scent of spices. You can smell lemongrass, ginger, and chilies. It's intoxicating. The Petronas Towers dominate the skyline. Once the tallest buildings in the world, they still hold a powerful presence. But KL is more than just steel and glass. Wander through the vibrant streets of Chinatown, haggle for souvenirs, sample exotic fruits from street vendors. You'll find a city buzzing with life. Food is a national obsession in KL, and for good reason. From steaming bowls of laksa to the ubiquitous nasi lemak, the flavors are bold and addictive. I love the hawker stalls. They're the heart and soul of KL's food scene. Plastic chairs, communal tables, and the sizzle of wok-fried dishes. It's an experience not to be missed. KL is a city that gets under your skin. It's chaotic, vibrant, and full of surprises. It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations. I always leave wanting more. The sights, the sounds, the smells. KL stays with you long after you've left. You haven't lived until you've had nasi lemak. It's the unofficial national dish of Malaysia. And for good reason. Imagine fragrant coconut rice, spicy sambal, crispy anchovies, roasted peanuts, all wrapped in a banana leaf. It's a flavor bomb that explodes in your mouth. But KL's culinary scene is much more than just nasi lemak. It's a melting pot of Malay, Chinese, and Indian influences. You can find incredible food everywhere, from street stalls to high-end restaurants. Don't be afraid to be adventurous. One of my favorite things to do is wander through the night markets. The air is thick with smoke and the sizzle of grilling meat. You'll find satay skewers, char kway teow noodles, and endless varieties of curries. It's a feast for the senses. Wash it all down with a teh tarik. This sweet and milky tea is the perfect way to cool down in the tropical heat. Or grab a cold tiger beer. It's the perfect accompaniment to a spicy meal. Food is a way of life in KL. It's a celebration of culture, family, and friends.
Leaving KL is always bittersweet. The city wraps its tendrils around you. It's hard to say goodbye, but the open road calls, and Berlin awaits. I check out of my hotel, the humid air clinging to me like a second skin. The scent of exhaust fumes and jasmine follows me into the taxi. The drive to the airport is a blur of motion. Palm trees whiz by, billboards scream for attention. The city fades into the distance. There's a strange sense of melancholy. Like leaving a lover you know you'll never forget. But the excitement of the unknown soon takes over. A new adventure awaits, new flavors to savor, new stories to uncover. Berlin is a city steeped in history, a city that has witnessed both triumph and tragedy. I can't wait to explore its depths. As the plane takes off, I catch one last glimpse of KL. The Petronas Towers gleam in the distance, a beacon of modernity. Goodbye for now. I know I'll be back.
There's a certain magic to air travel. Suspended above the world, you're caught between two destinations. The past fades behind you. The future shimmers on the horizon. It's a time for reflection, for anticipation. I gaze out the window at the endless expanse of clouds, a sea of white stretching to the horizon. The world seems small from up here, insignificant. It's humbling, a reminder that we are but small players in a much larger story. The hum of the engines is hypnotic. I close my eyes, drifting in and out of sleep. Dreams of towering skyscrapers and ancient ruins dance in my head, a kaleidoscope of images blending together in a surreal tapestry. Hours melt away. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a breathtaking spectacle, a reminder of the beauty that exists in the world, even at 30,000 feet.
Touchdown in Berlin. First impressions. Berlin greets me with a blast of cold air, a stark contrast to KL's tropical heat. I step off the plane, my breath forming clouds in the crisp air. The sky is a brilliant blue, devoid of the haze that often blankets KL. The air is clean, almost sterile. I take a deep breath, feeling my lungs expand. The airport is efficient, orderly, a stark contrast to the chaos of KLIA. Everything runs like clockwork. There's a sense of purpose, of precision. It's both impressive and a little intimidating. As I make my way to my hotel, I'm struck by the city's architecture. Grand buildings, remnants of a bygone era, stand alongside modern structures. The past and present coexist here, layer upon layer of history. I can feel the weight of the city's past pressing down on me. The ghosts of history seem to linger around every corner. It's both exhilarating and unsettling. I'm a stranger in a strange land, eager to uncover its secrets.
A city of history and shadows, exploring Berlin's past. Berlin is a city haunted by its past. The scars of war are still visible, etched into the very fabric of the city. The Brandenburg Gate, once a symbol of division, now stands as a testament to reunification. Walking through its arches, I can almost hear the echoes of history. The Holocaust Memorial is a sobering reminder of the horrors perpetrated on this soil. A vast field of concrete slabs arranged in a grid pattern, it's a place of reflection, of remembrance, a reminder of the fragility of peace. The East Side Gallery, a preserved section of the Berlin Wall, is a vibrant explosion of art and protest. Murals depict freedom, hope, and the fall of the wall. It's a powerful reminder of the human spirit's ability to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. Berlin's history is complex, often painful, but it's also a story of resilience, of hope, of a city that has risen from the ashes of destruction to become a symbol of unity and progress.
Currywurst and beer, a taste of Berlin. Forget fancy restaurants. To truly experience Berlin's culinary soul, head to a street vendor and order a currywurst. This iconic dish is as Berlin as it gets. Steamed, then fried pork sausage slathered in a curry-infused ketchup. It's messy, it's delicious, and it's best enjoyed with a cold beer. Speaking of beer, Berlin is a beer lover's paradise. From crisp pilsners to malty bocks, there's a beer for every taste. Head to a traditional Kneipe, a cozy pub, and rub shoulders with locals. Order a stein of beer and settle in for an evening of conversation and camaraderie. Don't miss out on doner kebab, a Turkish import that has become a Berlin staple. Thinly sliced meat shaved from a rotating spit tucked inside a fluffy flatbread. Add your choice of sauces and toppings. It's the perfect late-night snack. Berlin's food scene is a reflection of its diverse population. You'll find everything from traditional German fare to international cuisine. Be adventurous, try something new. You might just discover your next favorite dish.
The pulse of the city, Berlin's modern rhythms. Berlin is a city that never sleeps. The energy is palpable. From the trendy bars of Kreuzberg to the underground clubs of Friedrichshain, there's always something happening. The city pulsates with creativity, a haven for artists, musicians, and free spirits. Street art is everywhere in Berlin. From colorful murals to thought-provoking stencils, it's a feast for the eyes. Wander through the streets and discover hidden gems. Each piece tells a story, a reflection of the city's soul. Music is the lifeblood of Berlin. From world-renowned concert halls to intimate clubs, the city vibrates with sound. Catch a show at the iconic Berghain. Experience the raw energy of a punk rock concert, or lose yourself in the electronic beats of a techno club. Berlin is a city that embraces its eccentricities. It's a place where you can be yourself, where individuality is celebrated. The city's energy is infectious, drawing you in and leaving you wanting more.
Reflections on two worlds, finding harmony in difference. Two cities, two continents, two worlds apart. Yet as I wander the streets of Berlin, I can't help but draw comparisons to KL. Both cities are a melting pot of cultures, a fusion of old and new. Both cities are full of life, pulsating with energy. But the differences are striking. KL is a city of sensory overload, a riot of colors, sounds and smells. Berlin is more subdued, its beauty more understated. KL's tropical heat is replaced by Berlin's crisp air. The scent of spices gives way to the aroma of freshly baked bread. And yet, beneath the surface I sense a common thread, a shared humanity that transcends borders and cultures, a desire for connection, for understanding, a longing for something more. Perhaps it's the traveller in me, always seeking common ground. But I believe that it's in our differences that we find our greatest strengths. By embracing diversity, by opening ourselves to new experiences, we broaden our horizons and enrich our lives.
KL to Berlin, a journey, not just a trip. From the bustling streets of KL to the historic avenues of Berlin, my journey has been a study in contrasts. A sensory feast of sights, sounds, and flavors. A crash course in history, culture, and the human spirit. But more than just a collection of experiences, this journey has been a journey of self-discovery. A chance to step outside my comfort zone, to challenge my perceptions, and to embrace the unknown. I've wandered through ancient temples and stood in the shadow of the Berlin Wall. I've tasted the fiery flavors of KL and savored the hearty cuisine of Berlin. I've interacted with people from all walks of life, each encounter leaving an indelible mark on my soul. This journey has been a reminder that the world is a vast and wondrous place, full of endless possibilities. It's a reminder to embrace the journey, not just the destination, to savor every moment, every experience.
Until next time, a promise to return. As my time in Berlin comes to an end, I can't help but feel a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the opportunity to experience this incredible city. Gratitude for the people I've met, the stories I've heard, the lessons I've learned. But most of all, I feel a sense of longing. A longing to return to both KL and Berlin, to delve deeper into their cultures, to uncover their hidden gems, to reconnect with the people who have touched my heart. For now I bid farewell to these two extraordinary cities. But it's not goodbye, it's simply until next time. For I know that the journey never truly ends. It simply continues, unfolding in unexpected ways, leading us to new adventures, new discoveries, and new beginnings.